tip of my tongue, ho.
Oh,
Tip of my tongue.
What's on the tip of my tongue when we say what's on the tips of our what friend?
Tongue.
Today we got a special guest, the one and only Butterscotch PPO4. Go introduce yourself. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
you just introduced me. I gotta say something else.
Boop, 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 boop.
Pew, pew,
Please.
pew, pew, pew.
Fireworks.
All right, friend. So this is Kim. Y'all already know, kid. We be in the motherfucking building. Tell them what the topic is today, friend.
The topic today is, can family hold you back?
Ooh. Can family hold you back? You know what? I usually start with the guest on the question, but you know what? I feel like I be putting too much pressure on them, so I'm gonna
I'm
let you
good.
go. You ready?
Nope, she's that's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Take charge.
okay. PPO4. Can family hold you back?
I say yes, they can. And I say that because, uh, okay, so certain families, you have a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Your family puts a lot of standard and pressure on you because they want the best for you. They want you to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they put up standards for you to live up to that just don't really match up with the person that you want to be in life.
Okay.
So, granted, at some point, you can just be like, that's not what I want to do with my life. But some people are people pleasers and they just want to be like, they don't want to disappoint anybody. But it kind of puts a strain on yourself because you're fighting with what you really want to do and what your family wants you to do. So I
Mm.
feel like that does keep you sometimes from taking opportunities that lead you to what you want to do more so than like what grandma wants you to do in life.
Mm.
Okay,
You speaking that shit tonight? Okay.
pre.
Okay. And
Look,
I
I'm over here.
rise.
I'm over here
That was
shaking
some
my
Maya
head like,
Angelou
mm-hmm.
shit.
Look, Cleo, I'm over here shaking my head like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And no, and forgetting y'all can't see me.
Listen, she had something to say today.
I'm
I got
trying to
something
tell
to
you,
say up in her. Okay, friend.
preach.
You go ahead next.
Yeah, I definitely do think family can hold you back, and just like you were saying, the standards and different expectations that they hold you up to, I
That's the
definitely
word.
think,
Yes.
or expectation.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not y'all
Although
agreeing. Okay.
Cleo, please.
although I never fully been a victim of family holding me back. My family always pushed me to do better, pushed me to do what I
Victim?
want.
Do we really want to say victim?
Victim is a bit of
That's
victim.
a
I don't
bit
think that's the right word.
abrasive, bitch.
Okay, it
Victim?
might be abrasive, but okay, fine. I never been
Subjected.
subjected to that situation of my family
Okay.
holding
That
me back.
sounds better.
But I've knew a lot of my friends. Like I knew this one girl who her mom would never help her with her college application so she can get into college. The little the financial part of it. She would never do it. And then another one of my friends, her mom was like, "No, you gotta stay home and help me with the kids and all this stuff." And she like, "I ain't have all them damn kids, you did." But
And that's a word. That's a message right there.
mm-hmm.
Because you can't force your children to be parents to children that you
Mm-hmm.
had and they did not.
Yeah.
Mm.
She ended up signing to the military to get out. So it's just like where they could have, been successful in another part of their life, they was held back in a sense of what their parents wanted them to do versus what
Right.
they wanted to do. And I thank God that I wasn't subjected to things like that. Like my mom and my dad, they pushed me. Oh, that's what you want to do. You should do it. If you want to go pursue this, you should do it. If you don't want to get your master's, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But
Come on, the big scientist. Come on.
yeah, but it was always my choice. So I went, I chose to get my bachelor's. I chose to get my master's. My mom wanted me to get one, but she knew if I didn't want to do it, okay, whatever. We have
Right.
to do something. You have to do something though, and that's what she always said. You have to do something, but you know, you don't have to do what I want you to do, but you have to do something. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. I fuck with that. It's getting real deep, real quick. I fuck with it. Okay, okay.
Okay. What about you? What about you, friend?
What about me, bitch?
Answer the
Mm.
question.
Yeah.
All right, what's
Can
the
family hold
question
you back?
again?
Can
Huh?
family hold you back?
Can family hold you back? I believe yes and no.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's the mindset that you naturally have. Like if you're a weak minded person, you're gonna let not only your family hold you back, you're gonna let anybody get in your head and hold you back. So even if you get away from your family, you might be in love with somebody and they can hold you back. Or if you not with your
Hmm.
family, your friends can hold you back. So I think it's the mindset that you have. Like y'all spoke about instances where people were able to overcome their situation. I ain't have all them kids. Fuck that. I'm going to the military. I'm still going to school. I got to give me an education. So they were able to overcome those situations. A weak minded person gonna stay like Ken stated. People pleasers will stay in those situations and be like, well, I wasn't taught this or I wasn't taught that or I didn't have this. I had to do this. I had to do that. No, people will eventually conform to what you want, regardless of if they like it or not. And even if they don't, you don't have to continue to have, you know, relations with them. Not just sexual relations, but you don't have to continue to have a relationship with people who don't agree with your way or your standard of life. Granted, the only thing that family can do is instill the things that they feel would be necessary into you. They want you to be integrative. They want you to be respectful. They don't want you to lie. They can only put those roots in you, but it's ultimately up to you to live by those standards. You know what I'm saying? So if something doesn't fit your standard, they can't make you abide by it after a certain age. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and I get that standpoint, but this is the reason why I use the word victim because, in a sense, like aside from all my friends or whatever the case may be, some people are threatened to stay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Threaten or gaslit.
yeah,
Like,
some people are, abused or they feel like they have to because of that trauma or abuse that they're
right.
going through or the not knowing because their family lack of information, you know what I'm saying, because some families
Hmm.
are really like crazy like that where they don't tell you the whole story, they just tell you enough,
Like,
you
ain't
know what
that
I
the
mean.
truth?
Like it's really sick out here where some kids they're like, oh, I didn't know I was able to even go, I didn't know colleges existed. What is a college? What you mean? I thought I had to get good grades to go. Oh, I thought I had to make all A's. Some
I've
people
seen
don't
that
even
a
know.
lot.
Yeah, like I didn't even know I could get into a college, because it's lack of information, it's lack of knowledge of them even knowing that they can go somewhere even locally. They're
Hmm.
thinking of only the bigger schools. Oh, no, none of the bigger schools gonna take you. You're dumb. People
Yes.
are really like, it's
Told they're
crazy to
not good
say,
enough
but
to
it's a
go to
lot of
school.
families out here that does that to their kids.
Hmm. I understand that,
But
but
I feel like, oh, I'm sorry,
again,
go ahead.
go ahead.
I was gonna say that I feel like sometimes it comes from what was instilled into them as well. So
Hmm.
it's just going from one generation to the next of
Hmm.
you're not good enough to do anything, you'll never be anything. So then you start to believe that. But
Hmm.
it's really, I feel like once you leave home sometimes when you're in those type of environments is when you really get to understand like what's actually that you are good enough for that. It's more to life than being at home and taking what you took. But I feel like
Hmm.
you have to escape it first before you can really get to that point to notice that.
Very true. Very true.
That's why I say it's your mindset.
I mean, it is.
When you,
Yeah.
because believe it or not, from working with kids at a very young age, kids know. You know what I'm saying? I used to have my kids used to come to school. My mom and my dad was arguing, or you know, my mama she don't have enough money for this, so I gotta do this or that. These kids that's out here working. Kids go knock door to, go to door, go door to
Mhm.
door, knocking on doors. you know what I'm saying, to make money because they mama at home not making no money. People be in these, or kids be in these environments with adults where they see that they ain't doing shit, but they know that they want more. So they go out there and hustle, you know what I'm saying, at a young age. So like I said, it's your mindset with all this shit. Like your family can hold you back. But at some point it's like, do you even want more as you grow older? Yeah, they held you back. Yeah, they sheltered you. Yeah, you didn't know at first. But as an adult, you can't blame anybody for mistakes that you made. You can't blame anybody for, oh, that's just the way I am. So that's how I'm gonna stay. Okay. Well, you're gonna stay in your same situation because your mind is stuck in the, you know what I'm saying, in the place of where you were a child. That's why it's important to heal. That's why it's important to branch out. It's important, you know what I'm saying, to expand your mind outside of what you're exposed to. So as a child, yes, your family can hold you back. They can shelter you. They can manipulate you. As an adult, no. It's too much shit out here now. Too many ways to grow. Too many ways to expand your mind. Too many ways to be an entrepreneur. Too many ways to make a difference in somebody else's life. Like, no.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I get that aspect of it, but you work with little kids. I work with high schoolers, right? And I work with high schoolers that's in a lower community, lower budget. And these kids, I'm telling you, they go to school and they work. Sometimes they miss school for work because their mom is out there strung out and they're taking care of their little brothers and little sisters. Granted, yes, okay, when they graduate, yeah, they can do whatever the fuck they want, right? But
Mm-hmm.
if you have morals and if you know what I'm saying, like if you're a strong minded person, you know if you leave, then your brothers and sisters are gonna be without. They're not gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not gonna leave. And I like I said, I get it from your standpoint. You have choices to make, and that's just the choice that they made, and that's great and all. But in a sense, no, that they don't have to. They can't keep blaming their parents for doing that because they made a choice. But at the same time, they chose to do better than their parents by taking care of their brothers and sisters, by giving their brothers and sisters a better chance of life. Like you should hear how some of these high schoolers talk. Like, no, I'm gonna pave a way better for my brothers and sisters. My mom won't take care of us. I'll take care of them. They're gonna know better. And granted, they got held in a sense, they did get held back by their family because they chose to take care of their brothers and sisters to give them a better life. Which, yes, like you said, yes, they went through it. They're adults. They made that choice. Okay, cool. But at the same time, in any given day, when I see it, I'm like, damn. They literally, yes, they made the right choice to take care of their brothers and sisters, to not put their brothers and sisters through what they've been through. But at the same time, their parents definitely held them back from whatever the case they may be. Instead of being on their side, they want to be strung out and or not there. Because some of these kids' parents not even home. They go out and party more than the kids do, and they're taking care of their parents' kids, their
Hey,
brothers and
friend,
sisters.
did you hear what you said though? Did you hear what you
What?
said? They chose to take
Okay,
care of it.
like I said, and
I
I can.
ain't saying don't. I ain't saying that they shouldn't make that choice. We all make our own decisions. We all
I'm
make
just
our own
saying, at
choices.
the end of the day, in some aspect, their family did hold them back.
After a certain age, it's a choice.
I guess
I don't
It
know.
is
I
what
guess
it
I
is. We
see.
can agree to disagree, but it's
that's
a
fine.
choice. Go ahead, kid. I'm sorry.
I was just saying. I feel like for that one, it's more so. It's not really like a choice, but more like a forced type of thing. Because of course, like your parents are going to make it seem like that's your responsibility because they're your family, especially if they're not home or something like that. But I don't know. I see both sides. I'm just sitting here like
I see
listening
both
to
sides too, but at the end of the day, it's a forced decision that they
yeah.
was put in.
Because at the end of the
It's
day,
not fair to
you're
the kid
stripping
to have
away
to
your
choose
yeah you're taking that um
their childhood away. You're taking
yeah, their
everything away.
childhood. Like you're taking the experience of being a child away from them, and that sometimes that does. Well, not sometimes. A lot of situations like that, it forces a child to grow up sooner than they have to.
Hmm.
There's a lot of shit out here that force kids to grow up sooner than they have to.
That is true.
Yeah.
But so, what kind of advice do you have for someone who feels like their family is holding them back?
I don't know. I would say try to find something like that you love to do. Try to find a mentor, or if it's a teacher out there that you connect more with, try to learn, try to get more information about what you want to do. Find something that you like want to do. Don't let your parents dictate everything. I mean, there's such thing as, morals and right and wrong, of course, but
Mhm.
don't don't let, certain things define you and push you into a decision that you do not really want for yourself.
Heard you, Ken.
That was, I don't know what's supposed to say after that.
I know.
That,
I'm
that was
I'm so poetic. What you mean?
that was good.
I know. I'm nice. I'm an
Just try to think of
inspirational.
something. What you
I'm an
got?
inspirational leader out here.
You
What can I
come
say?
back to me. I'll see if I can think of something.
You
Cause
can't top that. You can
Kevin,
try.
I mean,
You can
kid,
try.
please.
You can't top
Oh
that. Then
my
go ahead and sign this shit out, cause I done wrap that bitch up.
God! Listen,
Go ahead, go ahead, P. Speak to him.
and will because if it's one thing I'm a motherfucking do is I'm gonna say some shit. All
You
right,
go
bet.
say something.
Hey, don't do too fucking much. But honestly, I agree with my co-host. You know what I'm saying? Find something that you love to do. Speak to an adult. Get a mentor. If it's a teacher, talk to the teacher. I just also want to encourage you. If you feel like it's something that you want to do, or you can't do it, that you can do it. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. It doesn't matter what anybody feels, and don't let anybody make you feel selfish for making decisions that are best for yourself. And it's gonna feel like it's you being selfish because you may have to take care of your brothers. You may have to take care of your mama or your daddy, your grandma. But in the end, it's your life, and you don't want to look back and have regrets of I shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Mm-hmm.
So just go ahead and do it for yourself if you don't do it for nobody else.
Oh God.
No, that was a word.
I'm trying to tell you, preach. It's okay, Ken. You could just wrap it up.
It's okay. Sorry. I started off good. It just
She done tied the bow on my gift.
I'm screaming. All right, you really
no.
ain't got shit to say, Ken?
At the moment, no.
All right.
Take it,
So,
take it to God.
mm, mm, mm.
Now she tried to top us with him.
Not the Lord.
Please, for real.
Brought
All right. At the end of the day, if nothing else works, take it to the house. And if that don't work, send them to hell. Tip of my tongue. We out, ho. Say bye, Ken.
Bye.
See ya.